Well, a topic that a lot of folks have asked me to talk about is why are we working with young adults and also teenagers? And we have quite a few of them here actually. And I would say that there's several reasons why, but one of our biggest passions is we want to make sure that every group has an opportunity to go through their rehab or their remediation process, whatever that may be. We don't want any age group or any disability to feel that they don't have an opportunity to improve. And as therapists, we're trained to work through the lifespan and adapt what we do through the lifespan. So I think it's important that we provide that. But some of the things that we work on, people say, well, what do you do with a teenager? What's the difference between a 3-year-old and a teenager? Well, there's a lot of difference, let me tell you, because their 3-year-old talks totally different than a teenager. But outside of that, it's their roles. So as occupational therapists, what we work on is we work on what we call their occupation or their roles. The role of a 3-year-old is entirely different than a role of a 15-year-old or a 25-year-old. So we adapt. They can have similar issues, but we adapt it to the role in their lives. So a 3-year-old maybe just working on attention and focus and being able to sit for a few minutes and do an activity. But I may have a 15-year-old that has an attention and focus issue also, and that might affect their homework and their projects and the things they do in school. So we're going to work directly on planning and organizing that activity so they can do that. Where the same activity or the same problem for a 25-year-old may present it in a work project or an interviewing or those types of things. So we adapt what the problem is directly to the lifespan. So with teenagers, some of the things I've seen the therapists working on have been planning and organization, handwriting and keyboarding skills. A lot of our clients that come in here struggle a lot with anxiety, and how can they work through their anxiety. So they're working on some strategies for that. We're doing interviewing skills. We're doing job readiness skills. Some of our clients are doing pre-vocational things here in the office with filing and answering phones and taking things out to people and just those things that you would do in an office. So we adapt it for their role. Now, we wouldn't ask a 3-year-old to file our forms, but that a 3-year-old may also be working on some sort of skill that they have to do for themselves, like learning to put their shoes on. So it depends on your role in life. So that's why it's not difficult for us to adapt it for that role, and we can really address anything throughout the lifespan based on the role. So it's kind of an exciting way of looking at things. So we hope you have an opportunity to come see us work with the young adults and also with teenagers.